Maybe if I ate this, it'll be like, what is it? You're not you when you're hungry?
Oh, yeah.
Snickers?
You'll be someone else.
My favorite part of the Snickers is the
dick vein?
The dick vein. Remember when it was you that I was telling you? It's like they were threatening to take it off. I was like,
we all rose up in arms and shit.
It's just something we all understand, we all know. If you don't know what the dick vein is.
Es que me recuerda a mí, güey. It does look like it, though.
No.
Sí, güey. Muérdele. Yeah, that's how it looks. That's the same sound too.
The vein gives it texture. Good?
No.
Do you eat it? You eat from one end and I eat from the other end?
No.
We meet in the middle, dog. What's up, guys?
What's up, guys?
This is a CharroBeans podcast.
Yeah.
A Mariachi podcast. Oh, you gonna do it?
Too late, motherfucker.
I like how you we put that trash can specifically for you, or Zara did.
Estoy harta de tus pendejadas.
Yeah, because every time he would leave from here, he would leave his gum on the table, and he's like, "It's because I'm gonna eat it later," which is kind of gross, bro. Honestly.
No, I said I'll throw it away later, and then I forgot.
You would forget it each time, and it's just sitting there, and then I would send you a snap because I'm like, "Esta mamada que, güey."
And I'd be at home like, de veras, güey, fuck.
You're like, guárdamelo, güey.
Yeah. Save the flavor.
Yeah.
Pómelo en hielo.
No, so we have a trash can down here now so that you can throw away your stupid gum. I'm sorry, bro. I'm on edge because I think I was telling you right now, right?
You're
like,
on edge?
I'm on edge. You know what that means?
Like, that's frustrado?
No. I'm just
like, no se te para? Okay, because I thought that meant like
I think
you're
upset. Edging.
What?
You know what edging is?
Isn't that like a sexual practice?
Yeah, I thought that's what
no,
you
that's
were
not what I
referring
meant.
to. Oh,
no.
Okay. No. I'm on edge, meaning like...
It means like you're like... I thought that meant you're upset. Like,
I'm not...
Like, you got me on edge.
Like,
like,
no. Like, oh, man.
See what?
No. I think on edge just means like you're like in the kind of mood where like you don't know where it could go because it's like you're like in an altered state. You know what I mean? Like I was telling you right now that like I think I'm not as messed up as I should be for Mother's Day. From Mother's Day, I'm just like I hate Mother's Day. Like, no, it's just because I've been playing so much for so long, and every week has been like a constant. Or every day has been like a constant. Like, go to sleep late, wake up early, go to sleep late, wake up early. And this morning was when I went to school at 8 a.m. And every morning I've been just doing this process of getting up and going to sleep. So because I haven't fully like had a rest day, it's got me like in a mood like I don't know where I am right now. I don't know how to feel. I don't know how to deal with these emotions.
So you're a bitch.
No,
I get you.
I mean, how do you feel?
Today was my first rest day. But I didn't rest.
Must be fucking nice.
But I didn't rest because it's when I'm done with school. And I'm done with the whole mariachi thing. Or like, because Mother's Day and May 5th, it's like a spike. If you put it on a chart, it would be like a little spike of work. Right?
It's like an outbreak of Mexican labor.
Okay. And yeah, today's the day where it's like finally like a little like cool down, you know? But I'm not used to that. So it's kind of like, ¿Sabes qué hago, güey? You know?
So what did you do today?
Huh?
What did you do today?
I was just like, I cleaned my room. I made food. Pagué biles.
Bought an iPad?
Bought an iPad. I paid for school.
Because whenever he sent me a snap and it just was like the ordered iPad, like it just said like your order or whatever, like it got confirmed or whatever. I remember just thinking like, damn, bro got paid yesterday. He just blew his fucking check. That's exactly what, back when I used to work at a dealership, Like that was a car dealership. That was like that. Like people would get their tax refund, and they're like, "I'm rich. Let me buy a very inconvenient car with like a 40% interest rate." And that's what they would do. They were like, tienen dinero, so they're like, "Oh, I know. Let me suddenly just get into debt like right now."
I never had a tax refund until it's not a tax refund, but like since this year I applied for aid for Texas.
Okay.
Yeah, for school. They were like, "Oh, we saw you've been paying like the last semester too, like by yourself. So here's this amount of money." I'm like,
"Pay you that away?"
Yeah.
So they reached out to you?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Because they were like, no, not like that. It's because since I applied for like, it's like you're applying for 2 years. It's 2023 and 2024, right?
Okay.
Since I applied last year. No. Since I applied last January, I also applied for 2023 and 2022. So they saw that I paid for for school by myself on 2022.
Okay.
So they're like, "Well, we saw you did that. So like, here's some reimbursement." Yeah.
Oh, okay. Like a refund.
Yeah. So I was like, "Oh, that's cool. I never had that before. So that's pretty cool." So and like the thing about me is that I'm not like I don't go shopping for anything at all.
That's true.
So I'm pretty good at like. It's still in my room, right? like what they gave me, it's like it's in a little box, and I'm just like,
I'm like, we gonna get that box, bro.
See, wait. Oh, no. Like, it's in mi cochinito.
We gonna kill it, bro.
Yeah, so
sacar todos los pesitos, güey.
So like no me pega tanto, but I do buy like expensive shit, like once or twice in the year.
Like it's one big payment or something,
and it's usually like on my birthday, which I didn't buy anything. Now that I remembered.
So you buy your own gift?
Yeah.
That's cool. I like that. Because nobody knows you like you,
And I don't want to go around like, hey, like, buy me an iPad.
I don't go around asking people for a fucking expensive ass iPad either.
Yeah. No, but you know what I mean. Like,
it's like, ¿si me quieres? ¿Compras un?
Yeah. No, and like my girlfriend does give me like nice gifts and stuff, But I'm not gonna go around asking like, yeah, I'm gonna comprar. In fact, when I was telling her, because I've been planning for a while, like buying shit. So when I tell her, like, she will try to get it.
Okay.
So like when I was telling her, like, I'm planning on buying this, cause I have like a month like planning buying an iPad.
Yeah.
Cause I'm tired of buying journals, and when I tell her, I'm like, I want to get this, but I don't tell her what I want, cause then she'll try to get it.
Güey, ¿para qué tienes novia, güey? Para eso son, güey. Para que te
mantenga, güey.
Por eso.
Con que me haga unos huevitos, güey. Like, con que me haga lonche, güey. Está bien, güey.
It's not enough, bro. She needs to put a down payment on a house, bro.
Stupid. But yeah, I'm pretty good at saving my money. That's so good, I'm just kind of like... And I'm like, good. I have the money. Yeah. And I know this is going to help me out. Because I'm going to be in school for a while.
Did you get the retina display?
Yeah.
Ya chingaste, güey.
Sí, güey.
Se va a ver todo, güey.
Pinche... Nah. I was gonna say it, but I'm like, nah.
Let's just leave it at that.
Yeah.
Anyway,
let's
so
just say it's waterproof.
Yeah. No, I was in the shower con todo y todo.
That's not what I meant.
You're gonna need like the protectors that the little kids have, where it's waterproof, it's drop proof. It's got the handles on the side.
I'm gonna put it on a Ziploc bag. It's a chingo.
This is the weekend after Mother's Day. If you have not already, well, it depends. I mean, you could be watching this next year or this week. But as of right now, this is the Monday after Mother's Day is over, and it has come and gone. It is, if you don't know about Mariachi and this is your first time ever finding out about it, two biggest weekends are always really El Día de la Virgen and Mother's Day weekend, which is kind of wild. They're both for, one is for like La Virgen, which is a lady, and mothers are ladies too.
Which is a mother.
Yeah, they're both mothers.
Yeah.
So, and then like what's wild is that like Father's Day isn't going to be this wild.
It's never.
It never is, right? Like Father's Day is just like, congrats, Dad.
You did your job.
They always, and then I feel like as a dad, like you just get like dad gifts. Like you'll get like a hammer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
which I think most dads will be happy with. Because most Mexican dads work like construction and shit. So like if si les regalas como un taladro,
but that's
they're
the
like,
thing.
fuck yeah.
But like with my dad, I feel like he wouldn't like it because it's not like the taladro that he wants.
Oh, well, that's all you ask him too.
You know, he's like,
or like si les rayas con una parrilla, bro, they're like, con madre, güey, para la carne asada. You know, like,
vieja, voy a comprar la carne.
Yeah.
That's why my wife's mom doesn't like carne asadas because she ends up doing a lot of the prep work.
Yeah.
And it's like a lot of the gigs that we played at this week. We said that shit because we went out because it's Mother's Day weekend. So you know all the gigs that we went to, like a lot of people were doing like carne asadas and shit. And it's like, I could just imagine because all the guys throw this for the mothers. All the mothers are together and all the fathers are together. And they're all we sitting like by the tent or whatever it is that they're at. The guys are just sitting around drinking. And I can already see this conversation starting as like, hey, vieja, te voy a hacer una carne asada un día para ti, ¿verdad? Si quieres preparar las tortillas, el guacamole, la salsa, la carne, like el marinado, todo, like they have to do everything.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'll grill it.
Yeah.
I'll slap that shit on the grill. And then pa' acabarla, it's burned, you know?
Yeah.
Like, so you just fuck shit.
It's like real dark.
Yeah.
Do you like your meat dark? Like well done?
It's a little out of pocket.
Because I'm not gonna lie, I like it a little raw. Like medium rare.
You would.
Or medium.
You would.
Que esté rosita.
You would. Sus. No, I've always had it not by choice, but all our meat is always burned to a
crisp.
It's
a very Mexican thing to have it like.
Yeah, my parents aren't into anything that has blood in it. Like the meat that has blood in it. That está cruda. And it's like, well, that's because that's how they eat it, you know, that's how así se lo comen. And it's like, no, es que está cruda, quién sabe qué. And I'm like, I don't know what to tell you, bro.
My mom says the same thing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, because every time I take her out, like, and she gets like a steak, she's like, no, I want this well done.
Well done.
Yeah.
I want it burnt to a crisp. I want it to look like wood chips.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's what my dad's preference is.
And I get mine like medium rare, you know, so it's a little pink.
It needs a crust of black before we can eat it, basically.
Yeah.
Like when you eat the taco, it crunches because it's all you have like a charcoal tongue.
You're chewing for like 5 minutes. They're like, ya trátalo.
Pa eso le echan la salsa, güey, because it's so dry. It's like eating.
Eso es la chévere, güey.
But anyway, so this being Mother's Day weekend, obviously it is, like I said, it's one of the biggest weekends you could have. Which, why is Mexico's thing 10 de Mayo for Mother's Day? Because it's so inconvenient. Like, okay, I get it. Like, America has it made because it's always, you know which day it's going to be. It's always that Sunday. Like, it's this, second Sunday of the month or whatever it is?
Yeah.
Like, it's always the same. It's not the same date, but it's the same time of the year. And then May 10th, this year fell on a Wednesday, on a hump day. And it's like, that's such a random ass day. Like, it's the middle of the business week. You know, like, it just felt like very awkward to have that. And then that's why people ask for like gigs. Like, I gigged on Wednesday. So it made me like very weirded out because when we finished the day and it's like 12:01 or like, you know, ya tarde, and I'm like, fuck, like I still gotta go to work tomorrow. Like tomorrow's a regular ass Thursday, you know, like this is very inconvenient for me to go out and go gig, and at the same time now I have to go to school the next day. Like that doesn't work out.
I forgot I could work on May 10th.
You told me that you.
I kept getting calls and I'm like, no way.
I kept getting called random numbers too. Like I think my number was being passed around, but I stopped answering my phone because I was getting weird phone calls, and I was like, I don't want to get these. So or like I don't want to acknowledge them unless like that's because usually if someone calls you and you don't answer, they'll leave a message or they'll text you because they know who you are. So if someone calls me and nobody and I don't answer. And they don't leave anything, so it tells me it was like a scammer or something. Yeah. But I did get several phone calls that day. So now, and it didn't click until you said that right now. So you got a couple, and you're like, nah.
And then I saw you working. I'm like, oh, de veras. Fuck. Nah, no pasa nada.
I mean, it wasn't something that I planned on either. Like Wednesday just became like.
Well, you told me on.
Yeah, like I meant like I would.
I forgot one.
I know. Leading up to it, I was like, I could work, but I didn't make a plan to take off of work to go.
Right.
Like it kind of fell on my lap, and I was like, I mean, and I thought about it, and I did it, which was cool. But it also meant that I was extending my weekend because now I was gonna play Wednesday. We have our plantas Thursday and gigs on Friday. Then we gig on Friday again. Then we gigged on Saturday. And then we gigged on Sunday. Yeah. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, I can't count. That's 5 days. That's 5 days worth of gigging. I mean, that takes its toll, and it did.
Look at you, bro. You poor man. Look at me glistening. What's going on, yeah?
Yeah, you can tell. I can smell it, bro. Anyway, we asked some people how they felt. Because, I mean, we can tell you how we felt. But I feel like it's going to come up organically. Like, it's just going to come up on how we felt this during this crazy, crazy weekend of lots of work.
I have nothing but rants from this.
Apparently, yeah. You said you just have complaints?
Yeah.
So you said you want to just kind of trickle them in?
Yeah. This might turn into 2 hours. Sorry.
Right. Yeah, that's good. I mean, I like that you have something to get off your chest.
And you know what else? No, it's just clients. No. Like clients can be assholes.
Yeah. So today's Charro topic of the day obviously is Mother's Day weekend. I just said Mother's Day. How y'all feeling? Because like I said, I woke up a little. Like I said, I still feel kind of on edge because I feel like I haven't fully rested. Every day that we finished was into the morning hours. And 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, whatever it was. And then I was waking up early the next day. So I never got like a full night's sleep. I even told you guys on Saturday, I was like, oh no, was it Saturday or Sunday? I was like, no me bañé.
Oh yeah, that was disgusting.
Why you say it like that, bro?
It was gross.
That hurts my feelings.
I was like, huele como a...
Wait, okay. I didn't smell though.
You can't smell, Sammy.
That's true.
Because Aaliyah was like, ¿qué van a hacer? Hueles a popó, cabrón.
Todo hueles a pipí.
No, I was thinking about it. I was like, should I shower?
Because, okay, for example, so on Saturday, we kicked till... Because it was Saturday, I remember. Because I woke up the next day. Because we woke up the next day at 9 in the morning or some shit, right? No, we met up at 9 in the morning. So that means I got up like at 7. And I went to sleep.
You got up at 7? Huh? You got up at 7?
Yeah, well, kind of. But my alarms started sounding off at 7.
I woke up at 7.
Yeah.
2. And I made breakfast.
When you told me that shit, I was like, bro, you're good. Because I was like, I can't. I'm not as disciplined as you, bro. Because I woke up and I was still kind of sad because like my digestive system hadn't settled. Because that's another thing about these weekends, bro. Whenever like you're just in chinga playing and eating a little bit at this gig and eating a little bit at this gig, and you're getting a combination of foods that don't necessarily go together. Like, I'm not very stomach sensitive, but like I felt...
Bro, you know where I fucked up?
At some point, I felt messed up.
Because we've been working so...
Seguido?
Yeah, seguido. I figured that I was a little dehydrated, like we've been working like in outside, which is starting to get warmer, so we kind of sweat all the time, and I just figured maybe I'm a little bit dehydrated. So I bought water on Ozarka. What is it? Is that a liter? No, right?
Are you talking about the ones from QT?
Is it 1.5?
It's 1.5 liters.
Right?
Yeah. The big ones, right?
So yeah, so I was drinking that way. And out of nowhere, like, sentí unas ganas de miar, güey. Como no tienes... like, dude, I felt like I felt like, damn, my belt's kind of tight, Porque tengo que miar.
Wait, so...
That's... And
you drank the whole thing?
Not the whole thing, but I drank it like a lot, And I could feel it, like, I gotta pee, bro. And that's when Arturo was like, no, we're late as fuck. We're going from Rock Walls to Saginaw.
We were a whole hour late on Sunday, yesterday, right? Yeah.
And this is how bad I was holding it, because I was holding it, and I started seeing, like, downtown.
Mm-hmm.
And I was
like... Dallas or Fort Worth?
Well, I thought it was Fort Worth.
Oh.
And I was like, okay, ya casi llegamos, Like, we weren't that late.
Yeah.
And then I saw the La Bola, whatever that's called.
If you go to Dallas, there's this building that has a ball on it.
Apparently it's a restaurant.
Apparently.
And I saw that. I'm like, oh, we're in Dallas.
Yeah.
And like, we still had to go to Saginaw, and there was traffic. There was stupid
like
traffic.
You wouldn't believe.
Yeah.
Because
it was raining too.
It rained. We all talked about it, that it was just it was weird for it to be raining on Mother's Day. We had never had that happen. Like, it's always hot or muggy or whatever, but it was like raining. Like, it was the most depressing ass weekend for Mother's Day.
And the thing about Texans is that we don't know how to drive in rain. Because as soon as we pulled out of like our meeting spot, there was traffic. It was because some guy like flipped over. Do you see that, or were you asleep?
Yeah, right away. Oh yeah. I
like a car was like flipped over. Like parecía que el car estaba dormido. It was just like, you know,
it's like, hey, wait,
like everyone looked okay, but like how the fuck you flipped your car over, you know? And
I can imagine it slipping like on a banana, like in cartoons. It's like, all right,
no, like someone in front of him is like in a banana. It's like,
yeah, because like no, we're not even bullshitting you. Like in Texas, I just saw today that it was ranked like 27th or 30th or whatever it was, or well, I don't know, but in drivers,
yeah,
and it really gets so bad when it just rains a little, like. I think it's because of the aggressiveness and the way that we drive here in Texas.
Yeah, it's because we're so fast, you know.
So
because even like our governor, he was like, "Yeah, we have like
he doesn't drive.
We have like the highest speed limits in Texas.
He doesn't drive,
right? And if you also look at it,
he doesn't drive.
Bitch, let me explain. Because he's posted like we have like we have the roads with the highest speed limits.
Oh, we do.
But if you look at the state with the most car accidents, it's also Texas.
It's because we be on some shit, bro.
So I'm not saying it's correlation, but no, it's not causation, but it's correlation, you know. And
I've never heard that before.
Huh?
No.
And anyways,
you had to pee.
So yeah, I had to pee, bro. I was holding it from Dallas, and then like we all the way to Fort Worth. Ya cuando estamos llegando, I felt like a bitch because I knew we were late.
Paint the picture. We're all like, we all know we're late. We all know we're late as shit. We're like an hour behind, bro. And like I knew we were getting close because we started getting into neighborhoods.
Yeah,
and we started getting close, and we stopped at a light. We stopped at a light, and there's a 7-Eleven like in the corner, and you just hear from the back like, Arturo, can you stop right here? And Arturo's like, pues ya que, güey. You know,
yeah, that's the thing. Like, I already knew what he was gonna say. He's like, fuck, bueno, pues, sí, yeah. Sí,
he's like, chinga su madre, vámonos. Who gives a fuck?
I was like,
we're already late, you know.
Like, I'm sorry, bro. It's because he was like,
motherfucker ran to the bathroom.
and knowing that we were gonna play in Saginaw, I knew that more than likely it was gonna be like a nice place. Which it was. It was like a nice neighborhood.
It was a nice little house, you know.
And
little
it was a cul-de-sac.
Huh?
It was a cul-de-sac.
It was a cul-de-sac,
bro, like,
yeah.
Only nice places have those, you know.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's still like daylight. I can't pee outside because there'll be someone like watering their garden, like looking at me like
fucking. The day is raining.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Watering like a nopal, bro.
I was like, hey, no.
So I was like, I'm sorry to this kid, you know.
No, yeah. So we ended up stopping so you could pee.
Sí, güey.
And then we were white too.
I feel like Boyo, bro. I was like, because every time.
Can we stop in the bathroom?
What?
Can we stop at the bathroom?
Oh, okay. That's how I used to upload the bathroom. I was like,
no. Anyway, so we asked you guys how you guys felt because, like I said, we went through a lot. Someone said, "Bro, I'm dead." Well, that's a given.
R.I.P.
Yeah. That shit was exhausting. Praying to the Charro gods that they would keep me going. Charro gods, like, what would the Charro gods even do for us, bro?
Te dan todo el repertorio, güey.
Silvestre. With tus poderes. That's probably what it would be. Yeah, Charro gods. This person said, tired. My mom. Wait, what? My mom.
Her mom white boots.
I think
like her. I don't know.
I think she messed up. I'll just take off my mom. So tired. White boots are not comfortable, and none of the insoles I had fit correctly. Do you put anything in your boots?
Just go raw.
Yeah, because it's funny because like when you know you have a problem but you don't fix it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like my wife always obviously hears me. I'm like, yeah, my feet were tired. You can que. She always offers the solution. She's like, just buy some insoles, and I'm like. It's a different response each time. It's like, oh, it's because I tried them one time. I did try them. I put them in there, but I didn't like that it raised my foot so much that like now the top of my foot was hitting the top of the boot, and it felt very squished in there. So I don't know. Maybe I got the wrong ones.
You could get a bigger size.
Maybe a smaller size.
Of boots. I mean.
Oh.
I mean, yeah,
I need new boots. I need new boots too, though.
Yeah. The new boots are too. Like going for are pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, just go in raw. Just go in no sock, bro.
Yeah.
For the botines.
Do not?
Nah, shut the fuck up. You wear socks.
Who's this? Yeah.
That's what I said. No socks?
I think you know. Like
that's fucking.
No. Obviously, I wear socks.
You're like, didn't go to class today. Andaba crudo y cansado.
No mames.
No comment.
Gotta have a talk with you.
Fucking exhausted. Tired as fuck from playing on Sunday early in the morning. I saw someone post that they had like 30-something serenades.
I
was like, I don't remember. It was on Facebook.
I think y'all work more than me because I don't feel that bad.
Because yeah, I mean, like I said, I still haven't had like my full rest, so I know that it's because it's what I was telling you at every gig that we got to. I was like, I think we were having this debate a little bit. It was like when we got to the gigs, I would complain. I'm like, it's because my body has settled, and we'd be taking long rides, you know.
Oh
like,
no, it's because I told you sound like my mom.
Right, because you said some shit.
Yeah, it's because my mom, she's always like, I have all this shit to do, right?
Yeah.
And then, but she's like, as soon as I get home, like she calls it like menfrio, because she's like warmed up from work and she's doing all this. But once you get home and like she sits down, she's like, nah, ya ni sé nada, you know, like.
Yeah, I relate to that though, because as soon as I lay down, ya chingue, I'm gonna go to sleep. But if I stay up, I mean, yeah, like right now, like I went to school and I got out of work. I went straight to go gig with some more today. And since right now that I'm sitting here, I actually feel okay. But I know for sure, and I tell this to everybody, like if I close my eyes for 20 seconds seguidos, I will fall asleep. I don't care what position, bro. I'll be right here right now in the pod, like.
Yeah, I concur. No, I can fact check that. Like, you'll sleep anywhere. Probably sleep right now.
Perdón. What was I saying? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, but yeah, 30. Oh yeah. Anyway, I didn't elaborate on that. 30. I mean, like, that's 30 locations if you get 30 serenades.
I think it's more driving than playing.
Because that's like a whole world tour away, like 30 cities. You know, because like to have 30 serenades, that also means that you're playing the same set. Maybe, well, at least the beginnings, like Mañanitas into the, you know, whatever, depending on what they play, right? Then it makes you think also that maybe like they're the kind of group that only takes serenades, because a lot of the work that we only had 3-4 serenades. Everything else was ours.
Yeah,
everything else was ours. We were just gigging, and they were long. The longest one we had was on Friday, which was 5 hours straight.
But that was a birthday.
But it was para las mamás.
For real? I thought it was para la señora.
Yeah, but we also played Señora when we got there.
Oh.
So it was kind of for the moms there too. Yeah.
I think I noticed too is like I feel like the older like a person is, or in this case for la mamá, the more like it's less for her and more for like the family. Because you look at como a esa señora que se llamaba María Soledad.
The 90-year-old lady that was there? Yeah.
She looked dumb, bro. Like, by the time we got there, she's like, which was like 6:30, because we were a little late.
Oh, like you meant like she looked like tired, like she was.
No, what do you think of it?
I heard dumb at first. Like this lady was dumb.
Done.
Oh, done. Okay. Because that made sense in my head now that I put it together. Okay.
Because and it takes me a while to like find out where she is. Like when we get there, you know,
it's because they're always tiny.
Well, it's because they're not even moving, bro. Like you know, like.
Señora.
Oh, señora. No. And we get there like 6:30 and we're playing, and I'm like, because I thought it was the lady in pink.
The one that came to talk to us.
I thought because like es una señora de 90 y tantos años. I'm like, pues es usted. You know, like
she was pushing, bro. Yeah, still.
Because I didn't see.
Imagine. She's like, es para alguien que cubre 90 años. It's like, felicidades.
Like, yeah, it's like, fuck, like, me la robaste, güey. Yeah, I was like, felicidades.
Like, no, pendejo. The fucking disrespect.
And then you're like, que falta de respeto, pinche niño. Like, you know, like, sí o no, señor?
She's like, I'm 80, asshole. Okay. Felicidades.
But yeah, that's what because we're playing for like what, it was like three tables. We got there like at 6:30.
Yeah, so the gig started at 6.
Gente, like it was still like warming up, you know, like tables were still out.
I think it took like an hour for everybody to get there.
Yeah. So I'm trying to figure out where's this lady at. No, but it's una señora like in the very like back of this tent.
They kind of like tucked her in too, because she had 2 dudes right next to her. So like, wait, no offense, like parecía duende, you know, because she was like, she's just like all the way in the back, you know what I mean? Like you could just see a little body, and it's like, and once I finally saw her too, it was like a meme for a while too. It's like when your family spends hundreds and hundreds of dollars to get like, you know, a live music, you know, group like a mariachi out there, just for your grandma to be like,
yeah, and that's
whole
what
gig.
That's what she was. They're just kind of like,
no reaction, like not even like a. Because that would mean like, okay, at least we know we're bad, you know. Yeah. But no reaction, just like,
yeah.
And they'll take pictures with her too, and she's like,
and then if you notice, like as that progresses, obviously, like more people get there and it gets lit.
Yeah.
But the ones that are having a good time eran los nietos, güey.
Sí,
you know, who were kind of,
yeah,
like they were the ones kind of like tirando desmadre, not even listening to us too. They were like, they made like their own little group. They were like the cool kids, you know.
Yeah, they had the cool kids table basically, like the cousins table.
Yeah,
you could tell all of them were like either drinking or smoking or something, like because they set up in the back, so this wasn't even like a hangout for like their grandma anymore. It's just like for them, you know. They're over here like taking shots. You just say, hey.
Yeah, because it's like the tío is kind of like, no, I shouldn't say mamá y media, and then you look at the cousins, they're like waterfalling. They're just like, they're like, do it, like
it's like it's funny because it's like a full circle moment, because like cuando te bautizan o te hacen primera comunión, I mean you end up like knocked the fuck out in a random room, and like now when you're 90, it's the same thing. Like, oh, ¿se quiere acostar? Oh, okay. And te acuestan en un cuarto. Me all 90 years old, I'm like, whose party is this, bro? I thought it was for
That's me. What I'm saying. Like, that's what it feels like. Because la señora, like, she was sitting there a huevo. Like, she was kind of like, she's like,
I mean, they got us for 5 hours, bro. Yeah. So, like, to be there for 5 hours consecutively, bro, I'd get tired of us. It's just like,
which is my type of gig. Like, I'd rather spend like 6 hours at one place.
No.
So I was having a good time. I was having fun de volada.
Really?
Yeah, I was having a good time.
Well, I mean, I was fine. It's just, I could feel that it was one of the longer gigs that we played, because it.
Oh, it's the longest.
No, you guys played those other 5 hours at that one. I told you this, the company party when nos dieron tacos.
Oh yeah, no, I'm talking about the week though. Like from the week, it's the longest.
Oh,
one.
I guess It was just it was heavy because like I said, it was the beginning of the. So I gigged on Wednesday todo el día, and then Thursday we had a gig. Oh, where we played at where we played in that laundry, not the laundry,
at the hotel.
The hotel, because another thing that people do for is Dia de las Madres is that's when you start seeing that like how much like immigrants and just la raza contribute to like. The workforce, bro, because you know a lot of these like people like so I skip around a lot, but we went to play at this hotel. It was like a hotel, right?
It is a hotel.
Was it a hotel?
We're at the basement level, like.
Okay, so I think it was a hotel, and they got us to play for all like they all look like the maids or like the cooks, or
I think it's like, they were the staff.
The staff, yeah, but they were all made up of Hispanic women.
Yeah.
And there was like 3 guys there. You know, there was like 3 dudes in there.
We had a funny guy in that one. He kept saying jokes. You didn't hear him? When we got there, like, el que tenía como... He had like a fucked up eye. I should remember that.
Crazy eyes.
Ojos locos.
Ojos locos.
You know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't remember.
Es el vato que...
Was he sitting in the front?
No sé. No
I don't remember anybody.
I just remember he was the one that was like, sí, ya que hagan sus instrumentos or something like that.
Oh, and he had an accent.
Sure.
Yeah, wait. He's like, aquí deja tu instrumento. Like, he had like a...
I don't know what it was.
It's a real Caribbean ass accent.
I just thought he was funny because he's like, no se van a robar. A lo mejor sí, no sé. I'm like, like, first of all, bro, the delivery was not great, you know? like
horrible. You know?
Like, you kept making little jokes like that, like, como golpeados también. So I was like, I don't know what you want us to do.
Yeah, I think he wanted just us to laugh. Acknowledge his existence. I don't know.
No way. And, but yeah, it was just like como una morenita, right? Because the rest were like Mexican ladies, you know?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, it was mostly Hispanic women. So they got it for las mamás, I'm assuming, you know, and they were eating like pupusas or some shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we played an hour for them prior to our planta, and there a lot of the ladies. I mean, it's cool because it shows that they care about their staff enough to spend some money, at least more than like a pizza party. Because I mean, I've been at a workplace where it's just like, congratulations, here's a burrito, and it's like I appreciate the gesture, bro, but like. I want a raise, you know, or like
it's cold.
like get us strippers at one point, you know, like just something algo simple, you know, like unas chelas. I sound like someone else now, not even me. But what I'm saying is they at least like thought enough to get like a mariachi, you know, like liven up.
It was
their
like a little company
day.
party too, like
yeah.
Just like hanging out.
And then they fed us after, which was kind of cool. They gave us that and candy. Oh, that's where the Snickers came from.
Oh, bro?
It was from that gig.
From that long ago?
Yeah, I put it in the fridge because it was melted. I had it in my pocket. It was all hot, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I put it in my pocket. So that's where the Snickers came from.
Yeah. And then we did Cebu Shack. Oh, you're going to keep reading the thingies?
You can talk about Cebu Shack. What happened there?
Nothing. But just go those way because we did Cebu Shack and it was for the moms, right? Like a lot of tables.
It was packed.
Yeah.
It was packed.
Pero el talón no se llenó, güey. We finished early. Pinches codos, güey.
Es que así son. Hey, wait. Te voy a decir la neta, güey. The only people that ask for talón are people that are dudes that got money, dudes that are drinking, and dudes that don't care where the money goes, I guess you could say.
That's what I'm saying.
Because eran puras señoras. So, like, a lot of the señoras, like, they went out to treat themselves. So, they already bought all the food. They already bought all their drinks. Like, now, when the mariachi isn't free, and now every song is $20, they think about it. And they're like, this isn't worth $20. A dude will just be like, sí, síganle, without thinking, you know?
Yeah.
And then at the end, we're like, okay, that'll be $400. And it's like, fuck, like, si cuesta, you know? But, like, these ladies, they think about it, they're like, because some did ask. They asked for, like, 1 or 2 songs, maybe even 3. But sí se nos acabó el talón because there was no drunk dudes there today. So it was just us playing for, like, the couple ladies that actually did want some songs.
Se pasan de verga.
Yeah. But I mean, you can't fault them because honestly,
nah.
I cannot justify the price of mariachis like talón and all that. Like even when I have asked for songs, I think the most I've ever paid for was like $40 or $60, like 3 songs and that's it. I'm like $60. That's a tank of gas, bro. That's for songs that I could have played my damn self.
Chico,
no how much have you spent on a mariachi?
I am the mariachi. I don't go out.
That's what I'm fucking saying. Let's see. Someone said, oof. Yeah, that's pretty bad. I broke my guitarrón on Mother's Day. Do you have any stories of breaking instruments?
Yeah, I told you could have done one on breaking instruments. Like
should we leave that for another one?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll save that one. Because I think that's a good topic, breaking instruments. Or like damaging.
Told you, bitch.
This one, hands hurt. I was telling you, douche, I was like, my fingers hurt.
I'm like, wait.
Yeah, because I look to you to give me some comfort, some solace, you know, and I'm like.
And I'm like, here's your comfort. Like, I showed him mine. Like, those bitches.
Yeah, dude, you just look pretty filth. It's because, I mean, you're playing guitarrón, so, like, the strings are metal. So you always have, like, a black line here, and then aquí está todo negro, güey.
I'm like, ay, pobrecito el bebé. Mira, pendejo.
Yeah.
And then you're like, no me hables.
Es que si duele. And then I was telling you here, like, the pick, it's because I have fat fingers, right? So, like, with the pick, whenever I have the pick on and it's on for hours and hours, like, it's because if you've ever worn a Vihuela pick, and I don't know if you can relate to this, the pick is literally suffocating the tip of your finger. That's how it stays on there, because you don't want a loose pick. So you want one that's going to grip it hard enough, and if you take it off, like, it's literally just squishing your finger.
You want that gorilla grip.
Yeah, so here, if you look at right here, like on my finger where those two ends meet, it's puffed up and it's blistered. If you look at this finger, like, I mean, almost every chord that you play on Vihuela, you're using your first finger at some point. So, like, that one's the most damaged, but it's white. Like, they're white tipped. That means that I've got blisters, man.
Good job, man. You're doing so good. I'm proud of you.
Chiculero, güey. Déjame. Estúpido. Sí me dolió, no. Sí me dolió. It's because, look.
Oh, que la chingada.
Just think about it. Like,
I know, Sam.
No. Ahora, now I'm just going into how painful it can get all over. Because every day that I told you, like, I would relax a little bit, and then I get up again and use my body. Like, my back does feel like rearranged because you're standing in awkward.
Oh, my bad.
No. Family.
How about the guts, though?
No. Excuse me.
Rearranged. Hello? Oh, shit.
No, it's just it's my back doesn't feel straight. Like, I want to go to a chiropractor. I feel you
got scoliosis.
Yeah. You need a back brace. Except we haven't built the one that will cure you.
How are you walking, bro?
Yeah, like, that's what I'm scared of.
Take a seat.
Like, if I go over there and they just yell at me because of how much I've not taken care of my body.
They're not gonna yell at you.
They're gonna yell at you, bro.
No.
That's their whole fucking job. They're gonna go there to be like, you need to start stretching. They're
not gonna be mean about it.
They will be.
No, they're not.
Güey, pues yo los voy a pagar, güey. Pues. Se va a hacer porque se va a hacer. But I know that if I went to, like, a chiropractor, I'd be like, bro, I think you're.
Well, chiropractors aren't gonna tell you anything.
Fucked up, huh?
Chiropractors aren't gonna tell you anything.
But you know how they go, like, oh, you have, like, a huge knot right here, and I'm like,
but like
these people just sit at a desk, like, bro, like, I am damaged. I'm. You know how, like, what you know where they do that test where they're like, see how this leg is uneven and longer than the other. Wait, man, I'm todo pinche jorobado, way, and they're gonna be like, wait, how are you walking right now? Like, they're gonna yell at me, bro.
You'll be fine with it.
Yes, way.
No, I think for me the biggest toll was just not sleeping, because I don't feel any of that. Like my fingers didn't hurt that much.
That's good. I mean, considering you played bass for 20 hours.
Like, I felt fine, but it was just the sleep, because I didn't drink like a 5-hour energy, which didn't do anything. I was just kind of no.
See, hello, way.
Huh? I thought it did. That's why I don't really use them, because I know, like, they're like the special forces, you know. Because I should go to Red Bulls or a Monster even, which I think a Monster did more than the 5-hour.
Really? I think it's in your head.
Yeah, me too.
Because you always get that big motherfucking. You get the Monster with a cap on.
Yeah.
That's
why I like them, because
that's for people that have gone to prison, bro. Honestly, like, if you need a Monster that big, there's something wrong with you, bro.
I'm like, I don't want to talk about it.
And then you chug it too, because I'm like, I don't know how you drink all that liquid.
Well, it's because it's good. It's a nice flavor.
This person said, I always look forward to the chivo, but the dread all the work. I mean, I think that's why a lot of people look forward to this date, because it's like, yeah, I mean, it is the busiest week, but it's also like, we don't do this for free. Like,
also didn't feel that until the last gig, because I was having a good time. Like we were
the
just
very
kinda,
last one on Sunday yesterday.
yeah, because I was just like we were just cruising, right? There was that moment where I almost peed my pants, but other than that, otherwise, like I feel I have a good time. I mean, I have a good time with you guys, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm never dreading like I just want to go home. I'm mainly like, okay, where we going, you know. But that last gig, if they had me like, I hope this is over soon, because
Really?
I want, yeah. It was mainly all the bugs.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So you're talking about the one where we were outside
The
and.
very last one.
Oh, okay. So yeah.
The one we did. The one we
the
did
bugs
today.
were.
The one we did today.
Yeah, a couple hours ago. There was a lot of bugs just fucking flying
It's
around.
because it was in the middle of nowhere.
We're in the countryside.
And we were kind of like, okay.
So it's because it's like the home stretch. Like it's the last one. And
oh, it's in Palo Point. I forgot.
PP.
Outskirts of Palo Point.
And
there were all these bugs just going around,
crawling on you while you play. And I already didn't feel great because, like I said, I'm hot and sweaty, and we wear the full traje, so it's like we never get. If people there at the gig are sweating in shorts and a t-shirt, I mean, how do you think I feel? It's horrible.
And it was night.
Like with the people that walk up and they're like, "You guys must be hot." I'm like, "Yes, bitch." Like, what do you think? Like, I'm fucking burning up in here.
Gold star, Jerry.
Yeah.
But yeah, that last gig had me like, dude, let's just get this over. I wouldn't put a timer and I kept looking at it. I was like,
oh, you put a timer?
It was like 40 minutes. I was like,
shit.
30 minutes. Come on, bro. Last one. Let's go.
That's the only thing I don't like about playing with Paco too, is that he always fucks with me, dude. And I'm always so gullible to believe it. Because I knew it was the last hour. Like, because, at this point we played like, 15 or whatever it was, So, and then this is the last one. So in my head, it's the last one. So now ahora, that's what it says.
Oh, you tell you have more work?
And then he goes, no, right before we started, he's like, hey, wait.
Oh, que son 2 horas of shit?
Aquí va a salir otra hora, güey. Ya le dijo Arturo. Hey, salió otra hora. Otras 2 horas. And he always says it so dead ass. And I'm like, nah, way.
You're like a kid, like, nah.
It's because he knows I'm a fall for it. And it's because the way Paco says shit sounds so genuine. And he's just like, hey, wait. Ya dijo Arturo, güey. Horas. I'm all like, ay, güey, mi mente, güey. Like, I start thinking about it. I'm like, fuck. So when the hour actually ends and then we start playing La Culebra, I'm like, I'm like, finally, it's over.
Sammy's like, dice que nomás voy a hacer 1 hora. Es que ya no puedo.
Sí, güey.
Me duelen mis deditos.
See, I mean, honestly, yeah, I think I told you at one point, like, my feet, like, they were, since we're going in raw into the botines, like you said, like, at some point, like, the bottom, I have callus at the points of where my foot hits the botin, but, yeah, like, I feel like at some point when I've been playing, because you have a arch in your foot, right? But I feel after you play that long, your foot just like gives up and it's like, I'm just gonna be flat, bro. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna take a nap.
See, way, like, it just stops working the way it's supposed to. Like, I remember just standing in the booths being like, I can't find a comfortable standing position anymore. Like, nothing feels good anymore. Nothing feels like there's pain all around,
Damn, bro.
See, way, I mean, it's not fun.
It's not funny, I got school. And they had to go to school the next day.
Well, yeah, this morning.
And now we're here. Doing the podcast for you guys.
¿Ya ves? Como los quiero.
Because we love you guys.
Aquí va, this person says sad. So I was like, how was Mother's Day? Sad because it was my group's last gig. We disbanded. But I think a lot of people do that, honestly.
Disband?
Like, a lot of people I know, like, kind of like we said right now, they know that the work is good. So they're like, hey, wait, you, me, and fucking 2 other dudes, let's just form a little quartet and nos chingamos esta serenades, Because, I mean, $200, $300, that's like, $50 a pop, $70, whatever it is. I can't do math. But, you do a quick little serenade for 10, 15 minutes and then you get out of there. I mean, for them, like, it's papita, it's like easy money. And then at the end, they're like, everybody goes their separate ways. And you're just like, ya está cut. And then you don't see each other till the next year, I can see a lot of groups doing that, like taking advantage of the day. I mean, I'm not gonna knock them down, that's the hustle. I mean,
a huevo.
And the cool thing is too is that I heard a lot of groups being booked. Like it's not even like we're taking work from other people because there's so many groups up here, But it's crazy too when you see like people from other areas come up here to work too because it's like they know how heavy the rep and the work is that they're like. If we go to Fort Worth or Dallas or whatever, we know we're gonna get like chingos of work, whatever.
Oh, that's true.
People do that, It's because like I said, there's so many groups here, and if they're all booked, that just tells you that I'm pretty sure there's way more than we can think of.
You see,
because throughout this whole week, it never felt like we were at a point where we were just like chilling because we've had that where we go to like a performance and like we still have like 3-4 hours to kill or something. Like no, like this literally felt like get up and go, and go to the next one, and then okay, to the next one, and then you go to sleep. And then you meet up again to do it all over again, So
you sound like Katy Perry, bro. Like they ask if you're okay and you're not okay. I was like, you good, bro? Like
I just meant like
I don't think it was that bad, bro. Like it's
no,
okay.
no,
It's
like,
okay, bro. Just breathe.
No. Like I'm fine. Like I'm fine. No, like I feel fine now, thinking, But it's just like it was a lot of work. No estaba fácil,
No estaba fácil, es que ustedes no saben. Fuck, where's that from?
I don't know.
Anyways, yeah.
I don't know. But I can see that. It's just like everybody goes their separate ways. This is like the Avengers, like after they finally defeat.
I think she meant like it was like a stable group.
So why was Mother's Day like the last? Is it like whenever you get back with an ex so you can do it one more time and then it's like, okay. I know that
was a rebound?
Yeah, it's just like the quick rebound.
Damn, that's sad.
That is kind of sad.
Well, hopefully you find a better group,
Yeah. So like, there's always another Mother's Day that you can just do.
One that doesn't disband,
Yeah. Oh man. Because at the point we had played Friday, Saturday. Actually, we did get to rest up a little bit on Saturday. We didn't start on Saturday till like 5.
Oh, it started till later.
My wife was like, "You're starting at 5," and I was like, "Apparently."
Like, I'm sorry. Like,
yeah. I guess technically I did sleep at the halfway point. Because I had played Thursday and Friday, so I had Saturday and Sunday. So I did sleep before that 5:00 gig, which wasn't even for Mother's Day. It was a wedding. The 2-hour gig at the salon. Where I was like, we've been here before, and y'all looked at me like I was crazy.
Oh, yeah?
It was for, what was that guy's name?
Jose
y Silvia. You're good, bro. You're really good.
I'm really good.
You're the best.
I'm the best.
But we played at a wedding, which was like not ideal, but it was 2 hours?
Yeah, it was just 2 hours. It was the later ones.
They had that line for the food that lasted like 5 years, bro.
Well, it was still there when we left.
Yeah, like at the end they didn't even offer us food, right? Because that line was like all the way through the dance floor onto the table. So I remember thinking like, fuck, I would hate to go to a wedding where I can't even like get the food. Like this is that packed and hay tanta gente.
And then we did those 3 hours con María de la Luz.
Is that the one in the backyard?
Yeah.
Was that the next one?
I don't know.
Oh, it was.
Oh, it was?
You're right. Yeah, the 3. We played in a backyard. That one was for las mamás. We played on a slope the whole time. I pointed that out because I told you we were standing weird. And I was like, fuck, like the front of my feet hurt right now.
I kept flicking this bug that was like in my like.
You flicked it at me.
Yeah, bro.
One time where I looked over at you and you were doing this. And you had just flicked it. And then I saw it rebotar on me. I'm like, wait! Because it could have like eat me or something. Like it was a big bug.
I kept landing like in the back, so I had to like I forgot what it's called, but it's like you're like measuring like where you're gonna flick because you can't see the back of your head. So I'm like boom chum chum boom chum chum boom chum.
Just trying to get it.
See what?
Well, yeah, you got it, and it fucking slammed against me and shit. It's so funny, bro. Whenever we see, That's all we do, bro, at gigs. We find like people to people watch.
Oh yeah.
Because I mean, if
wait, what?
Like when you people watch, like
you're just watching people.
Yeah, like you find something interesting to fixate on, and that's what makes it a distracting gig. Like,
okay.
So like, for example, like when we people watch, or when I people watch, I find something and I'm like, and that's what keeps me distracted throughout the gig. I'm like, this will. By the time I look back at my watch and be like, oh, it's been 20 minutes. Like, fuck yeah, let's go.
You spent 20 minutes people watching?
No. Oh, it depends.
Creep.
But then at the same time, we always do like doppelgängers.
Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah. So there was someone that we pointed out that looked like someone. I'm not gonna say who. Yeah. But because no free clout. But like we all saw it. No, was it you that said it?
Was Paco.
Paco.
When I saw it, I thought it. But like.
Yeah. Yeah. We all had the same thought, but nobody said it except for Paco. Because I mean, like, whenever we do have, like, a thought to be, like, to say to the other person, sometimes we don't. Or, like, because we're playing or whatever. I've had a lot of those where I'm just like, no, I'm not going to say it. And then you'll say it, and I'm like, oh, you took my thing. Yeah, so, but I saw that this person looked like this other person that we know. And then I guess you saw it, but Paco actually said it. So I was like, no mames, güey, sí, güey, sí se parece, güey. So the whole time we're just like, you know, so like, and so basically it was this kid, right? Yeah. So it's funny because at one point he sat right in front of us, like eating his little kid tacos. And when I say little kid tacos, I mean like the tacos with only meat, like nothing else, you know, no limon, no salsa, no nada. It's fucking plain meat. And like he's just a gusto way. He was like eating his tacos and like he had his headphones in, watching TikTok videos and shit. And at some point, I don't know if he knew I was like laughing because I was looking at him, but he gave me like side eyes. It was just like,
oh yeah,
he was just like eating, but he's also like,
it's because I think he heard us say like pinches kid tacos, bro. Like,
yeah,
ponle algo. And he was just like,
he just looked up like,
you looked away, but I'm just like, hola.
It's funnier too because I also still saw the face of the person we compared it to. So I'm like, oh shit.
Sí, güey, pobrecito.
So I think he was on edge the whole game. He would just be walking, looking at us.
He's like, pinches charros, güey, no iban a comer a gusto. Like, y nos quiero mis tacos sin cilantro.
Oh man, that shit made me laugh so hard. But like again, I like it because it's distracting. So it like, since that gig was a 3-hour gig, we're outside, it was hot, so I wanted something to distract me, to keep me, especially because when we started, like, it was like real quiet. We were in like a really crammed backyard, and it didn't look like que se iba a animar. You know, like it kind of did towards the end.
What I felt like was kind of like, cause we had like the client era una señora, right? And she was kind of like, you know, it's her mom's birthday, right?
It was for
her mom's birthday.
For the older lady, right? She was wearing a mask.
Her mom, yeah.
Yeah, right.
Maria de la Luz.
Right. Yeah.
And I think she was fucking it up because at first she gave like a speech. She was like, "Thank you guys for being here." You know.
Yeah, she
celebrating Mother's Day, but more importantly, because my mom is here.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, mine's not here." But what she was fucking up was that she kept saying like, "You guys should like get up and dance, like coman and se ponen a bailar." Yeah. You know, because she kept saying that. She was like, "Come on, guys, get up and dance."
Yeah.
Because what that does it for me, it's like whenever, like sometimes like when you're a kid and I'm like, man, you know what? I'm gonna be productive. I'm gonna clean up my room, you know. And then your mom comes up and she's like, "Hey, clean your room." You're like, "Well, I don't want to," you know.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what she was doing because she was like, "Come on, guys, dance," you know. And now, even me, I was like, ya no quiero. Like, no, I don't want to go have a good time. Yeah, like, you know, because she kept saying, I'm like,
yeah,
ya no quiero.
Now that you encourage me, I don't want to.
Yeah, like it should be more like, what is it? Like organic. Like you see someone dancing, you're like, damn, I want to do that.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah.
But you're telling someone like, pónganse a bailar. You're like, you don't tell me what to do. Like, you know, like,
don't tell me what to do. Yeah.
You're telling me what to do. Like, That's why I feel like it was kind
shut up. A mí me estás diciendo shut up.
Yeah.
I fucking love that video. Because in the video that...
Es una mamá también, güey.
Like, she looks like my mom too. So like... my mom's like, it always looks like... I imagine my mom. ¿A quién le estás diciendo shut up? ¿A mí me estás diciendo shut up?
Tú shut up.
Yeah. Shut up. My mom used to think that was a cuss word when we were little. Because, you know, I don't think she knew that much English. So when we would say shut up, it was basically saying like "fuck you." Like I was like, no, I'm over here getting my ass beat. It's not like no, it's not because it happened with that and saying stupid.
Like for me, it was the other way around. Like, well, I don't know. Like I thought certain words were normal words. Like
but they weren't.
Yeah, like kateme.
Oh, like goddamn it.
Yeah, but like for me, I never heard that.
Yeah.
So I'd be like, sí, con este kateme, ¿cómo se llama? You know, like so, using it in a way that you don't know what it means, so you just put it anywhere.
Yeah, it's like when you first learn how to cuss.
Sí, güey.
It's like, what the bitch?
Well, I thought that was a cuss word too. I thought, because you know, like, what the fuck is like bad. Like I would hear kids in elementary be like, what the? And I'm like, ooh.
Just like, what the?
Yeah, like, te pasas de verga, Mickey, no mames. But yeah, that's what I thought.
At that same gig too, it was funny because I did take a pee break. I was kind of like you. I was like, Arturo, can we go to the restroom? Yeah, it's just I needed to pee at that gig. So I remember since Paco's there, sí es un alivio way because I do go like when Paco isn't there. There are a lot of gigs I don't pee at. Like I never take a break because I'm like, well, ya ni modo, I'm the only vihuela. So, and every once in a while I do give it to Arturo, you know. But I usually don't want to give it to Arturo also because it's like no se va a ir igual, obviously, you know. So I don't want to like diminish the group. So that's why I don't go to the bathroom all the time. But when Paco's there, I'm like, okay, pues I need to pee. Might as well actually go, you know.
Yeah.
It's just funny because we're talking about that kid that looks like that one dude.
Yeah.
And it was funny because like I see where he was coming from, but it's like so I went inside, and usually when you go inside like to a stranger's house, they'll tell you like, oh, the bathroom's this way, because what the fuck else would I be doing in there? I'm not going in there to eat their crackers or anything. So it's like, okay, I'm in there looking for the bathroom, you know. So I'm looking around and nobody's guiding me, and I'm like, bro, this is so disrespectful. Like nobody's telling me like, oh, it's pa acá, pa allá, you know.
Yeah.
And I just remember like looking around and I see that kid that looks like the doppelganger. And I'm like, hey, ¿no sabes dónde está el baño? And he just looked at me like, yeah, yo no vivo aquí. You know, like, he just said it so like genuine. He's like, yo no vivo aquí. And I'm like, he just walked away and I'm like, okay.
He's like, that's your problem, pal.
Yeah, bro. He's like, bro, you got to figure it out. I don't know what the fuck. And I remember just being like, well, I guess I'll fucking look for it.
He's like, you make fun of my tacos and then you want me to help you, bro? How to turn tables.
Yeah, like, so I walked back out. I was like, chill.
You come back, you're like, Mimi.
And then you just look at the kid like,
yeah.
He's like, fuck you, buddy. Fuck you.
He's like, ¿no lo encontraste? Oh, like,
oh, man. Luckily, though, that gig finished up. And it was funny, too, because like, when we left, when we went through that crowd of dudes that was just posted up at the side of the house, like they weren't even like watching us the whole time.
Yeah.
And then like as we were walking out, it was like, hey, no, ya se van. It's like, no, sí, no, es que nos vamos. It's like, no, quédense a tocar otra. ¿Cuánto por una canción? And I'm like, motherfucker, we were just playing for free. Like, not once did you ask for a fucking song. Like,
no, they were asking.
What?
They were asking El Muchacho Alegre and all
were
those.
Were they the ones that I'm guessing they were asking these fools directly?
Yeah.
But I just thought it was funny
because they're like, La vida no vale nada. I'm like, we played that twice, bro.
La vida no vale nada.
Yeah,
no, ya played Caminos de Guanajuato. And I'm like, pues por eso, güey.
Yeah. We played it twice. No, otra vez. Like, le doy 100 bolas. No, mejor $2, güey, porque. He did think that was funny.
For real? Oh, you told them?
Yeah.
Gee, God.
Chivato.
Yeah. And so after that, we had, ¿qué era?
Huh?
This is on Saturday. We had a serenade in Flower Mound.
It was for Evelyn.
No, 11:45 p.m., bro.
Oh, p.m. A serenade
on Saturday.
Oh, it was the birthday girl. She was turning 18.
Oh, that was such a strange gig because I knocked the fuck out.
Yeah,
Because all of these, like I said, I had been pretty. I think I napped to every gig.
Yeah.
Because it was the only time I really got to sleep. So when we got to this one, like, me sacó de onda because we were driving forever. We're going on a freaking cross country tour of Texas, bro. And then, so we got to this house, and it was a nice house. I was like, chingo. And we were playing for this lady who was, her daughter turned 18.
Yeah.
Or some shit. Yeah. And I'm guessing she was having like a sleepover or some shit.
Yeah.
And she had like, what was it? Because it was her, La Frentona. Because she had a big ass forehead.
Sure.
And then there was this crazy girl that was like all hopped up on Mountain Dew.
What the fuck was that laugh?
Cute. Yo, dude.
Yo.
You never heard that before?
No, my laugh.
That wasn't even my best joke.
What the fuck was that laugh?
I don't know, bro. You want some shit, man?
That just sounded like a helicopter, guys. My bad. Hello?
Hello? I just say that because she was like, so, okay, anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. She had like, she had like the two other girls there, and then they had one dude there. They all, we played, it was her birthday, so she wanted to get a mariachi to serenade her daughter on her 18th birthday, right?
Yeah.
So we played downstairs, like outside. Oh, and that was another thing. It was like 1 a.m. or something like that when
12,
we start.
no?
No, I see at 11:45, but we were there late.
Oh, you got there late?
See, wait. So we started late, and it was a quiet ass neighborhood, and like these are nice houses. I remember, and we told her, we were like, hey, like aquí no hay pedo con los policías, and she's like, ay, toquen, y si llega el policía, yo les hablo, and I'm like, oh shit, like she got it set up like that, bro, like she the godfather, bro.
She a godmother, bro.
She's the godmother, yeah. So anyway, we played for the daughter or whatever. We played like these serenades or whatever.
These kids who are supposed to be like 17, 18, like Mickey's age.
Mm-hmm.
They did not look 17, 18.
Yeah.
Like the guy looked like my boy Travis from like my class at university, you know? Like this guy had like a full like chin, and like he looked like he was like 25.
Yeah.
He had like a F-150 truck outside or some shit, you know?
Yeah. It's because this is what I was telling you. I think they were mostly white.
Yeah.
Except for the one that was the daughter of the... She had to be mixed.
Damn, it's racist.
No, she was mixed, bro.
Oh, well, I'm sure she's Mexican. Or Mexican American.
I don't know. Point is, everybody there, like, they're all kids. You could tell because they were acting like kids.
They were acting like they did not look like kids.
They
were taller than me.
No. That's what I'm saying. It's because like I really think that like it's in their genes, bro, or some shit. Because they just all of them looked like students in college.
Yeah,
which tells me all those movies in the '90s where they had like.
Fucking Final Destination, bro.
Yeah, each one of those high schoolers is like 25. Yeah. You know, but like in real life, like if you've ever seen those TikToks where they have like nostalgic high school videos, everybody looked old as fuck back then too, and right now too, like the La Juventud, but like in a white neighborhood, they look so old, bro. I'm like, fuck, like you guys do not look like little mequillos, like.
I was looking at Mickey. Mickey's looking at them like con todo este odio, güey. I don't look like that. The fuck?
It's because Mickey's only like 5 foot what, like 1 or 2 maybe on a lucky day. So these girls are like
the same age, and they're like almost 6 foot. Like,
yeah,
that was stupid crazy.
Like their thighs would end where Mickey's face starts. You know what I mean?
You see
so like I just remember thinking like, dude, they look like they're in college, right? No mames. Yeah. But then I knew they were kids when they started. We were playing like Entudia, and they were fucking breakdancing or some bullshit.
They were throwing it back. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, and then they were taking like TikToks, and then they're like, wow, and I'm like, bro, like that's how I knew I was an adult. I was like, you need to settle down, you know, like this is, you're getting disrespectful for our neighbors. You gotta wake the neighbors, you know. So that was a little bit weird. I don't know. I felt a little weird,
but it was done.
That was the last one of the night. Yeah.
Yeah.
That we played at. And then we're kind of running out of time, but all of Sunday was just that's the time that we had the most serenades. We played for the churches that we always play at. They always have us play for all the moms. And we always play inside, like in their church area where they convene and stuff like that.
Yes.
They get excited though. They like it. That's cool. We also played for the guy that looked like Piolín. I always think he looks like Piolín.
Who?
That's the first gig at 10 a.m. where they give us that sus food. The first one on Sunday. We were in the tent. We were like in the garage. They gave us all plates with nopales.
Oh.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. He looks like Piolín. The radio personality. You don't see it?
No, I don't see it.
I think it's in the face and the teeth.
I just remember because esa señora is like, nunca me tocan las que quiero. Like, and then we had to play las voces de Luis Alonso. It's like, verga, señora.
Yeah, because I do remember way back when she's always asked for this song. We played it another time. It was like La Bodas de Luis Alonso. Like she wants that song.
Yeah.
And we played it once, and the last time she came, or we played for her, we told her no. We were like, this is gonna end up on balcon or some shit. And sure enough, we were like, all right, I guess. So we played it, and yeah, it was kind of rough. But I mean, she was happy. Well, hopefully, she was like rough.
She's like, nah, I know why you don't play it.
See you. We had a gig in the Saginaw. We talked about that, right? 2 hours in the Mieste way. And then we had one in Louisville. What was that? 7:30 to 8:30.
In Louisville?
In Louisville?
Louisville?
After that gig, I don't remember. It was at a house. ¿Te acuerdas?
No way.
Me neither.
In Louisville?
Yeah. For an hour?
It must have been a bad gig then.
Because we don't remember it.
Yeah. It was a memory.
I just remember right after Saginaw, we stopped at a racetrack. Because that's where I got the pizza. And then we took off. And then, quién sabe. It was the gig before the last gig, the 10 to 11 one.
And then we blacked out. Apparently.
Yeah, everything blacked out after that. There was one of the days this week also that I don't know how I made it home. I was so tired, bro.
I was stumbling when I got home last night.
¿No has pedo?
No, I was just tired, I guess. Oh, no, like I said, like it was more about the lack of sleep.
Yeah.
Because I was like...
Oh, so like you were running into shit or what?
Not running to shit, but like stuff like I wouldn't like hitting like a wall or something.
Oh, yeah. You still got Whataburger?
Yeah.
Yeah, you showed me a bag yesterday.
I'm just like, I'm like, oh, wait.
It's funny because you showed me a picture of your Whataburger bag, and then I sent you back what?
Oh, where you're in the toilet?
Yeah.
Just huevitos, you know?
Nah, we always send each other the same picture. It's like our foot, and then like the boxers on the ankles. Yeah. And it's like, oh, he was wearing blue today. That's cool.
So you can see skid marks.
Yeah. I
can spell this picture, bro. La rajita
de canela.
Sí,
oh, man. Dang, we're going to have to get back to you on that 7:30. And that's bothering me now. It was at a house for an hour. Quién sabe, güey. Anyway, did we get any questions? Let's check real quick. Oh, we did get some. Okay. Charro chat. Vic was in Aslan.
That was the idea, but I don't think I ever really played. Oh, I did play some like little things, but not that.
I thought you were in Baby Aslan.
Yeah, that was the main group. That was
cool. Good to know. What was the weirdest song request you got on Mother's Day? Weirdest. Oh, I guess this wasn't really with you guys, but when I played with this other group on Wednesday, 2 gigs asked for El Árbol.
Bro?
Which the song starts like It's about a tree that died, right? Or some shit like, or I don't know. But the point is, it has a lyric and there's like, murió mi madre. And I'm like, fuck, like, we're playing for your mom right now. Like, what are you guys preparing for?
Oh, that's what the Friday gig was doing.
The Friday?
They were like...
The 5-hour gig?
The 5-hour gig. Because la señora, pues sí se veía cansada, güey. Like,
sí,
it felt like they were like... It felt like como que la estaban despidiendo, güey. Because they're like, no, échale amor eterno. Despida con mariachi.
La de Nadie es Eterno.
Échenme la tierra encima. Y like, güey, toda está viva, güey. No, like, no quieren señora.
Bro wanted to preview.
Sí, güey. La señora es like, quiero esta para mi entierro.
Sí, like, we basically auditioned for a funeral.
Sí, güey. Like, they kept asking for all that shit.
Yeah, I was like, no, mami, she's still here, bro. Like, unas alegres, güey. Like, no. La tierra encima, you know, like, fuck.
Échenme la tierra encima.
Oh, yeah, and they were trying to make, like, songs really clear. Like, no, es esta. And I'm like, oh, shit, damn.
¿Quién se murió, güey? No?
Sí, güey.
But yeah.
It's like, todavía no, güey. Espérate, you know.
So I guess those were our requests.
If you're getting a mariachi for your mother and she's still here, play some that maybe she'd want to hear, not the ones about after her death, you know.
Because now it just looks like you're planning, bro. Like,
like you got the gig, guys. Whose cute ass dog is that? That's Sophie. She looks cute, but desmadrosa, way. Feel free to not respond. What do y'all do for taxes? The feds are in this chat, bro. I'm just gonna fucking gloss that over. Alex, sorry, we're not supposed to say names, right? I fucked that shit up, bro. I'm sorry.
Sorry, Alex.
Sorry, Alex.
I mean,
anonymous. Anonymous. Why do you think Son de la Negra has become the son? That's a good question. Is it the son? Yeah, I mean, because that's what everybody plays at the end of a concert.
I think it's maybe like
like the standard that everybody should know.
But maybe it was one of those like things where which is like the timing and the circumstance. You know, like just because maybe they played it at a certain spot, it just like blew up like in Mexico, and it turned into that. It's also like how it starts, because it starts like you're getting something started, like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
When as soon as on match is like,
I think if there were certifications on that song, it would go like 10 times platinum probably, because like that's the one that like it just became like.
And there's a lot of stories,
the single of all time.
And there's a lot of stories going back to where like, you know, like you find letters. It's like, no, like tanto con este son.
Bro, the crazy part for me is more like, I want to see the girl they wrote about. How bad was she?
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
Who is La Negrita they're talking about? Because she's got to be like the baddest of all time. You know?
Sure.
I mean, why else would they dedicate this one song to her? You know, like it just makes me think like the guy or person or whatever wrote for her,
he was down bad.
And she just had to be like the most baddest of them all.
And they're like, why, bro? He's like, she could do things, bro.
Yeah,
she could do it.
She could get. Well, what does the lyric say? Cuando tres minera. Con su rebozo de seda. So she was dressed nicely. Because rebozo is like the thing you put on, right?
Yeah.
Que trajo de Tepic. She likes to travel.
Que le traje de Tepic.
Por eso.
That you brought it for her.
Oh, sorry. She likes imported goods. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
Cuando me traes a mi negra que la quiero ver. What was it? Cuando me traes a mi negra.
Que la quiero ver. Con su rosa de seda que le traje de Tepic.
Okay. What's the first one? Negrita de mis pesares, ojos de papel volando. Like they're fluttering? Like they look nice in the wind? Okay. A todos diles que sí. She was a hoe?
Pero no les digas cuándo. I think...
That's what it means, bro.
No.
I think
it just meant like she was very flirtatious.
Because
a todos diles...
for the street.
A todos diles que sí. Pero no les digas cuándo. Like,
exactly.
Like tell them yes, but like don't tell them when. So it's like, sí.
Don't save her. She don't want to be saved, bro. That's what I'm hearing.
You know who wants to be saved? Manager at HEB, you know.
Who?
No. The manager at H&M or some shit. That's what you're talking about, no?
What you talking about?
The stand-up?
What?
No.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Oh, wait, mi mente. We gotta get the fuck out of here.
Well,
bro.
thank you guys. I guess I'll close it since Sammy's having a breakdown. Make sure to like, subscribe, listen, share, rate, share. We appreciate you guys. Hope you guys had a good Mother's Day weekend. Made a lot of money. Did it safely. Don't drink and drive. Don't do drugs. Use protection. Go to church. Do your homework. Yeah. Thank you guys. Have a good one. And we'll see you guys later.
Oh,
You good?
no.
I had to do that by myself, bitch.
Ah.
Oh, you bro.
I feel like boy right now. What are we? Oh, no. I'm ticklish, bro. Now I'm itchy. Push the button.